Stadium, home of the Boise State Broncos. As we'll see a squad from the Pac-12, the California Golden Bears. And the Broncos will kick it away to start us off. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the Cal Bears offense will go on the attack first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Back to throw, it's Woods. Right on the money. Good, solid pickup on that one, and they've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
The Golden Bears have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile, and just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. The blue turf rumbling on this third down attempt as the Bronco fans exhort the D. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Golden Bears decide to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Hauls it in and looking upfield. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. So Boise State's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And David, if you like big plays, and I know you do, and highlight real catches, and I know you do, we've got a guy for you on this offense.
Man, it's so fun to watch him, not for defensive coordinators and defensive players, but this is a guy that can make plays all over the field. He will be highlighted, just the speed, the playmaking, the catching ability. Jesse, he will make plays early and often.
Man, it is so nice as a quarterback when you have a guy like that lining up, because you can just throw it anywhere in his vicinity and trust he's going to find a way to get it done and make the catch. Even when he's defended, he is always open, and you're going to see him line up all over the field, and he'll get the ball in a variety of ways.
And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Makes the grab over the middle. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. The Broncos are rolling down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. They get to him as he throws. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Quick strike complete. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield, and he moves the sticks.
They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Broncos come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll move the tight end. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. The Broncos had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. And now, after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5 on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to get it in. And with a hallelujah land. Touchdown Broncos! Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Cal gets it back, the sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0. Breaks into the open. Got enough for the first. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him.
He'll off one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. He leaves it with the back. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Wants to throw. It's Woods. Pocket breaking down. Trying to make magic with his feet. He did not make it. A stone wall on 3rd down. The Golden Bears line up to punt it away. That first punt was a beauty. They'd take another one just like it. He's got it. Sweet spin. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Quickly out to the tight end. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. I think a big part of this for young quarterbacks out there is if you're going to be throwing into zone coverage, you got to throw on time. You can't stare down receivers because the entire defense has their eyes on you, so you can't telegraph where the ball's going. You've got to hold it to the very last possible second. Try to freeze defenders with your eyes and then throw the ball into open areas of the field, anticipating where your guy's going to be.
Caught in the backfield, it's Small. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. And the Broncos with the 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? We've reached the end of the period. Boise State has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Rides to the back. He stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. Trying play action. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. The Broncos will call on their punt team. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. They've taken a couple of punches to the jaw, and now they'll try to get this offense going down a couple of touchdowns. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively, you saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. And the Golden Bears can really attack on this 2nd and short. Dropping back, it's Woods. Bringing the heat. He'll pull it down inside the 40. Turning it on. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26.
By that time, the defense was in man coverage. There was nobody watching the quarterback, so when he took off to scramble, nobody home to make a tackle right away, and he shows you the athleticism, he shows you the speed, and also shows you great decision-making that time, deciding to tuck and run for a huge play on the ground.
Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. The play action fake. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. He just terrorizes quarterbacks, his 30th career sack.
And that's an amazing number, 30 sacks, because a lot of guys get sacks early in their careers, and then coordinators figure it out and then start double-teaming them and sliding.
Got enough space. Touchdown, Cal. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be dragged down. Boise State ready to send out that offense. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Sets up the screen. And that's a very productive 1st down play in bringing up 2nd and 3.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. And the Broncos have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. On 4th down, trying to find his man. The incomplete pass ends a frustrating series, and they turn it over on downs. Looking downfield, it's Woods. Quickly to the tight end. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there.
Nice quick throw there, and it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw, and you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the field.
And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. This Boise State crowd bringing the noise. It's deafening here on 3rd down. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. The Golden Bears come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Makes the grab. Oh, look out on the right. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Golden Bears.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, heat that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The run from the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. Pucks it out of the air. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. To the air on first down. Pulls it in. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Grab behind the line, it's small. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They have a first down at the 41-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Offense in an empty set. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Got it in the middle. It's man. He's down at the 27. They can stop the clock, and this is a first down.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that wide receiver so you got a little more help on the outside.
The Broncos are in the hurry-up. From the red zone, looking for a man. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. And that ball is intercepted at the goal line. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half. And the Golden Bears buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. To the air, it's Woods. Gets open down the middle. Picks up the first down, mark it at the 14 as they try to put up points before halftime. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And holding on to a first half lead, this offense will play it safe, take a knee, and head to the locker room. No tricks here. Looks as if they'll just run it out and take that lead into halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that Smurf turf, sign me up for another half in Boise. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first two quarters, we're gonna see every route in the route tree again in this second half. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Albertson Stadium.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. going to the run to start this second half. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19, give him 1. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Look out, he's got room. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23, a pickup of 4.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on 1st and 2nd down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up third.
Oh, he's got some space. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. And the Broncos will line it up on 1st and 10. Here's the pressure. Unleashes it on the run. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. To throw, it's Woods. Just a short pass to the tight end. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Golden Bears in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Quarterback on the keeper. Sweet cut there. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's complete to the right. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. They're trying to find some room off right tackle. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. And the Golden Bears trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They think there's room to run to the right here. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. The Golden Bears will punt it away on 4th down. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. They'll go to the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Broncos come to the line in the hurry-up.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction, not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that 1st down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a 1st down. He wants to throw it again. Makes the grab. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Broncos with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? 3rd and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the 1st. And they make the stop just short of the line to gain. Inches to go. It'll be 4th down. Less than a yard to go for a 1st down, and the offense will remain on the field. Trying to do it on the ground. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
4th and short, a lot of times you know what's coming. I know what's coming. Who's going to be more physical? They give it to the running back. O-line does their job. Nice pickup on 4th and short.
And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. And he will score! Touchdown, Boise State! That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive figure.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, you know, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. Give to the single back. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it'll be hard to stop.
Got his man in the middle. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Still some work to do after that last completion. It's 2nd down. Got his man on the right. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. And the Golden Bears will snap it on 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Woods. Finds his tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
From the gun, the running back has it. Here it is trying to flex the muscle. They get him down at the 34 after a pickup of 4.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule, and it makes those 3rd downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective, trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
The Golden Bears back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They'll move the wide receiver. Off play action on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They try to pop a run on the draw. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Just feeds the running back. They stop him again, and not only that, they've made this 4th down that much harder. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. The official says no good. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up.
And that one stings, man. 4th quarter tie football game. You trusted your kicker to come through, and he gives you the dreaded doink. And that means you know it was so close to being in, that one might come back to bite him.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Handoff from the gun. They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34. The Broncos will hustle to the line. They'll try to power their way ahead. There he goes! And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking for space. It's O'Neal.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Plays like that put just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use the great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're a little bit aggressive, not thinking about it. Nice job slipping the screen behind them, making the easy catch, and then getting downfield, picking up some extra yards.
They'll run the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
And you're trying to get the ball to the running back quick and let him get some space, but there was absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could even get going.
He lost one down the sideline. Working on the right. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. And this offense is so close they can almost taste taking a 4th quarter lead, but they don't want to leave. Touchdown Broncos! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
And he made the extra point without problem. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive. Spins away from the defense. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Rides to back and leaves it. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. To the air, it's Woods. Pulls it in, it's Tompkins. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The blue turf rumbling on this 3rd down attempt as the Bronco fans exhort the D. They'll turn to the jet sweep to try to convert. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. And the Golden Bears will try to pin them back with the punt. And the returner is stopped. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. And the Broncos want to crank the tempo. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. The give as they work on that clock. Breaks into the open. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. Defense was confused, and the head coach uses a timeout. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Looking for a crease. It's small. Open space at the 25. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Broncos!
with this squad, man. Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Got a man in the middle. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. To the air, it's Woods. The throw to the outside is complete. He's out of bounds after a nice pickup. Did not get the first down, but that will take us to the 2-minute timeout. The Golden Bears can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to throw again. Finds a tight end. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Wants to throw on first down. Quickly complete.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch to these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
And the Golden Bears are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Finds his big tight end. Turning it on. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it up to 12. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Cal.
Yeah, and that's step one. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You've got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
Well, great job by the hands team receiving there. They're able to spot the kick, fall on it, make sure they keep possession, secure it. Nice job.
You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps, they've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation